This week we're going to be practicing reading words that have silent letters in them. And what I mean by that is that there will be one or two letters that when we read that word, we don't actually hear that letter name or that letter sound. And oftentimes it's because it's blended with another letter and they create a new sound. So the silent letter blends that we're going to be looking at this week are KN, WR, GN, MB, and RH. These are called consonant digraphs. So each of those pairs are two consonants together, and they either are together kind of silent or they will have some silent letters. So let's look at a couple examples so you can really see what I mean. If we look at this first word, knob, we have that KN digraph. And KN in knob is just that N sound. So then we learn that that K is actually silent. Knob. So you might be tempted to say knob, but now that we know that that's a silent K, we know not to do that. Knob. All right, now this next one, crumb. Crumb has our MB consonant digraph. And you'll notice that the B is silent. When we pronounce that word crumb, we don't say B at the end. It's just crumb. All right, our next word, wrist. 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 Of course, that W isn't saying its name. It's not wrist. We just have that sound. So W is silent. Gnaw. GNAW, but we don't hear the G. So GN together make the N sound. Okay? And the next one, wrong. Wrong. WR. Okay, we don't hear the W, but we hear that R sound. So the W is silent. Wrong. Okay, so wrist and wrong both have that WR. Let's continue reading. Wren. WR, my W is silent. Wren. Okay, my next one, knack. It's not knack, similar to knob. It's just knack, silent K. Next one, climb. My MB just makes the sound. Climb. My B is silent. Here's our first one today with that RH sound. RH just makes the sound. Rhythm. The H is silent. Next word, knife. Just like knack and knob, the K is silent in knife. Next word, knit. Once again, we have a silent K, KN, making the N sound. Okay, gnarl, just like gnaw, silent G, GN, making the N sound. Numb, numb, just like climb and crumb. MB, making the sound, silent B. Knoll, knoll, KN, making the sound, silent K, just like knife, knack, knob. Okay, next word, wrote, silent W, making the sound, wrote. Next word, rhino, RH, making the sound, silent H. Night, KN, making the N sound, silent K. Wreath, wreath, WR, making the sound, silent W. Okay, this is an interesting word here, but once we learn about these letter blends, we know GN makes N, so this is new, silent G. Wrench, WR, silent W, making the sound, wrench. Comb, MB, making the sound, silent B. Kneel, KN, silent K. Nash, GN, silent G. Nash. Rhyme, RH, silent H. And new, KN, silent K. Go ahead and practice reading these words here, and we'll notice that they have a couple of these letter blends that we're looking at. The player sprained his wrist, bruised his thumb, and re-injured his knee. My sister tried to unwrap the present, but there was a knot in the ribbon. This is an interesting one here that I want to point out because we have that letter blend sound in the middle of the word, whereas most of the examples we've looked at so far, they were either at the beginning or the end. So we can have them in the middle of the word as well.